Okay, can you see my screen? Hello.
Yes.
Okay. So today we will start a new tool, DevOps tool, that is Docker. Okay, and Docker is a very easiest in if you compare any other tool of DevOps, then Docker is a very easiest tool and it's very easy to learn. Okay, so let's understand what is Docker. Docker is a tool designed to make it easier to create, deploy, and run application by using container. Okay, so Docker, what will Docker do? Docker create the application, deploy the application, and also run the application. Okay, and by the container. So we will understand what is container. Okay, in the next slide we will understand what is container. So container allow a developer to package up an application with all the part it needs, such as libraries and other dependency, and ship it all out as one package. Okay, so consider what would actually happen in normal scenario. Suppose the developer built a application. Okay, and it's they run the application locally. Okay, so what will happen, the application will run fine in the local environment, but when it will go to quality, okay, QA environment, then it will not work. Okay, the if we will use the Docker. Okay, if you will use the Docker, then what will happen, it's completely a package. Okay, means the library and dependency, everything in a packet. Okay, in package format, and the developer ensure that their application will run in every environment. Okay, uh, actually what happened in QA environment, why the application is not run, the only reason is the library or dependency. The developers local environment, they have the dependency and library, everything is there, and when we the application will go to the QA environment or any other environment, the dependency and library is not there. It's actually a problem. Okay, and one thing also, it will easy for us, if the developer use the window environment, okay, window system, then, and the uh, the QA environment is the Ubuntu OS. Okay, then also there is no problem. Docker will run there. Okay, so this is the diagram. Actually, you can see here. Okay, this is the diagram. This is the diagram. First, what happened? Build. Okay, build means create the application and share. Okay, share means deploy in anywhere environment. Okay, and it's a run application. It's a simple thing. Two three things is there, first it build the application and share and run the application. Okay, seamlessly anywhere it can be shared. Okay, and run in every platform. So let's understand the how to run a container, what is the requirement. Okay, let's understand. Now you can see here, the application is run in the container. Okay, the application is run in a container. So how container means to start a container, what is the requirement? Okay, the first requirement is, to start the container we have a image. If we have a image, then we can start the container. Okay, and how to create a image? We can create a image by a Docker file. First, we have a Docker file. From that Docker file, we will create a image. Then that image we can create a container. Okay. So, way to create a image. There are three ways. In three ways, we can create a container. First is take image from Docker Hub, means the Docker registry. There is Docker registry. There are many images are there, and according to our requirement, we can take that image and build a container. Okay, then second one is create a image from docker file. Just you can see this image from this docker file. Okay, we can create a image. Then third one is create a image from existing docker container. Okay, suppose we have a container. Hmm, we have a container, this container we have, and we want to create a Docker image from that container. Then there is a command we will see. There is a command like Docker commit command. We in the Docker commit we can create a image, and this image we can also push to the Docker registry also. So in three way we can create a image. Okay, and let's go to the next. We can see the Docker workflow. So before we see the Docker workflow, let's understand what is the Docker image and what is the Docker container. We have confusion on that. What is we are actually in the Docker flow. We will talk about the container and images. Okay, so better first we will understand what is image and container. Okay, so a Docker image is a lightweight, standalone executable package that contains everything needed to run a piece of software, including the code, libraries, dependency, and runtime environment. It is created by building a Docker file, which specific the instruction of building the images, such as which base image to use, what command to run, and what file to include. Okay, so image basically it's a we can say it's a uh, image is a lightweight, okay, and standalone executable package. It's a package completely. Image is a completely package format. The everything is there. The dependency, the library, everything is in a package format. And also our application also be there inside the images. Okay, inside the image, the application is also there. Suppose if you consider a Jenkins image. Okay, suppose you consider a Jenkins image, means inside the image the application means the Jenkins is already there inside the image. Okay, and the dependency like Java. Okay, means to run the Jenkins we have the requirement is Java. Okay, because it's a Java based application. So inside the image the application means the Jenkins is already present, and the library and dependency like the Java is required. Already Java is there inside the images. Okay, then let's go to the I think you understood this image part. Okay, it's a very important thing, image and container. If you don't understand these things, then it will confusing. Hello, hello, hello.
Hello.
Yes, yes. You understood this thing? Uh,
Yes.
image.
Yeah.
Hmm, hmm, hmm. Okay. So, uh, let's understand the what is a container. Okay, a Docker container is a lightweight and portable uh, executable unit. Okay, and that contains a Docker images. Okay, container contains a Docker images. Understood? Means from that image it create a container. Remember this thing. Okay, a container is a lightweight and portable executable unit that contains a Docker image as well as an isolated runtime environment with a own file system, network, and resources. Okay, so this is the definition of a container. Means actually container is a completely isolated section. If you consider two container, that means the container is completely isolated. The one container is completely isolated, another container is completely isolated. If also they are in a same host machine, okay, it's completely isolated. And a docker container is a very lightweight. It's a actually if you will run a application in a direct in a machine, it may be heavyweight, but container inside a run a container, it is a very lightweight. Okay, so this is the definition of docker image and docker container. Okay. Okay, so let's go to the let's go to the docker flow. Okay, docker flow. So you can see here, this is the client. Huh? Client means the user, means you and me. Okay, let it be the user. And this is the docker host. Docker host means where docker is running. Hmm. Means our machine, let it be, suppose our machine is a ubuntu machine. Okay, and this is the docker daemon. Okay, docker daemon, and this is the docker host. Okay, means inside the docker host means, let it be our system is ubuntu system. Okay, and operating system is ubuntu, means it's a docker host machine. And inside the docker host machine, the above the docker host machine, there is a docker daemon. Inside the above the docker daemon, the images and container are running. Okay, and you can see this is the registry, docker registry. Means docker registry, let it be a docker docker hub or ecr. You can consider anything, it's let it be a docker registry. So let's understand the complete flow. Okay, so let's consider is a client, means you want to run a container. Okay, you want to run a container. We will discuss what is the docker build, what is the docker pull, what is the docker run command. Don't worry, we will consider, we will study in our next classes. So let's understand, if you want to run a container like nginx. Okay, if you want to run a container like nginx, then what you will do. Hmm? So what we will do, just do the docker run command. Means to you want to run a container, docker run command. Then when we will do the docker run command with the nginx, you have to provide the image name there. Okay, you have to provide the image name there like nginx. If you will give the nginx, then what we will do, it will first it will search in a local docker daemon. First it will search the docker daemon, is there any image is present. Okay, if there is no image is present, then it will go to the docker registry. Okay, then it will go to the docker registry and take that image to the docker daemon. Then what will happen, then from that docker daemon, it will create a container. Okay, understood this thing? Actually it's
Yeah.
important. Okay, uh, if you have any doubt, let me again repeat this thing.
No,
Again repeat
it's
this thing.
okay.
Okay, I am again repeating this thing. If you want to run a nginx, actually we will also, I will demonstrate you in this class how we can build a nginx server. Okay, run a nginx server using docker. So first you have to means our uh, aim is what, our aim is to run a engineering server in a container. Okay, so we will run a command like docker run with nginx. Then what will happen? This command will go to the Docker daemon. Okay, Docker daemon, and inside the Docker daemon, first it will search there is there any image is present like nginx. If there is no image is present, it's automatically go to the Docker registry and search there is a nginx image is there, and it will download that image to the Docker daemon. And from that daemon, now the image is present in our locally. Then from that daemon, we can we can again build a new container. Okay, that is our nginx container. Okay,
Okay.
so let's understand the container versus virtual machine. Okay,
Yeah.
it's a very important thing also. So a virtual machine and a container, we can see this is the concept of virtual machine. Means actually this is the infrastructure means what, like our ram, and the hard disks. Okay, these things are present in the infrastructure. Let it be the infrastructure. Okay, and above the infrastructure there is a hypervisor. hmm. Hypervisor. So hypervisor, in the above the hypervisor there is a OS. Okay, in the above the hypervisor there is a OS. This is the actually structure, main structure of our system. Then suppose you want to run a application in a Ubuntu system. Okay, your application is what compatible with Ubuntu. Hmm. So means Ubuntu or Linux. Let it be a Linux system. Okay. So what will happen? You have the Windows server. Your infrastructure is Windows server. Then what you will do? So you will do like in the above of the hypervisor, you will install a OS, that is the Linux OS. Okay, you have to install a Linux OS. And inside the Linux OS, like the OS is required. Suppose what OS is also required a infrastructure like suppose 1 GB RAM. Okay, 1 GB of RAM and 8 GB of ROM. Okay, our Linux system is required. Suppose let it be a this much. Means in the infrastructure section there is also a RAM, and there is also a our row. It will take from that. These resources will take from that. Okay, in the Linux OS, it will take already reserve for the 1 GB of RAM and also 8 GB of ROM. It will take from the infrastructure. Then this again the actually the OS also take the memory. And above the OS we have to build the library also. Means library means suppose you want to install a Jenkins application, then we have to require the library means you have to again install the Java, all those things. Then you have to run a what Jenkins application. Okay, but in container, what will happen? In container, we have in the operating system. Okay, suppose it's a Windows operating system or Linux operating system. In above the operating system, we have installed a container engine. Okay, Docker container engine we have installed, and in the above the containers Docker container, it's run the our application, library and application. Okay, so what is the actually difference is it will take the guest OS uh, memory. Means if you want to just I have already told you, if you want to run a Jenkins application in Ubuntu. Okay, in Ubuntu or Linux OS, then what we will do, you will install a Ubuntu OS above the hypervisor, and it will take your resources from the infrastructure, and already block these things if you used or otherwise not used. Are you getting my point? Our application, suppose our application is, let it be what actually our aim. Understand this thing. What actually our aim? To run a Jenkins application, let it be a
Yeah.
Jenkins application is 1 GB. You understand na? Suppose
Yeah.
Jenkins application is 1 GB, requirement is 1 GB. But if you will go for a virtual machine, then the ROM is, you have to take the 8 GB. Understand? The ROM is
Okay.
take is, because first you have to launch a Linux OS. Okay, hello. First you have to launch
Yes.
a Linux OS, then it
Yeah.
will take the 8 GB from where, from the infrastructure. Okay, and then you have to launch your Jenkins server, that is the 1 GB. Hmm. But uses is how much? 1 GB. Okay,
Yes.
but you used there 8 GB. But consider
RGB.
in the container, if you have 1 GB, requirement is 1 GB of Jenkins server to run. It's a 1 GB. It's directly take from 1 GB from the infrastructure. Okay, understand this thing, na?
Yes.
Yeah. So this is the actually good thing in the container. How much the application to run a application is required, it will take from that. It's not depend upon the OS. Okay, it's not required any depend upon the OS. It automatically take the resources from the our infrastructure. Okay, from the host machine, we can say from the host machine. I think you clear this thing, container versus virtual machine.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So in the previous class, we will go for the Docker file. Let's see how we will install the Docker. Okay. How we will install Docker, and how to run image and container. Okay. So this is the Ubuntu machine. Let me go to my terminal. Okay, I think okay, permission denied. Okay, let me directly run this connect. Actually, the PEM file is not there in my system. That's why it will not run. Okay, so how we will install? Remember, always follow the document, official document. This is the official document. Okay, from this official document, you have to install the Docker. Okay, so let's go down, and you can see first you have to update the system. Just copy this thing and paste it here. Press enter. Okay, now it's updated. Then just copy this thing and paste it here. Okay, fine. Then copy this thing. I will provide this link. Okay, don't worry. I will provide this link. Okay, and I can update it. Okay, then just do the installation. now Docker is installed. Let's check the Docker is running or not. So the command is sudo system ctl status docker docker service. Press enter, you can see it's active and running.
Yes.
Okay, and also you can check the docker version also. Docker hyphen version. Okay, you can see the docker version is also uh, showing. Okay, let's what we will do, let's check. This is the command actually. Docker, let me go to the sudo user, sudo su. Okay, if I will go check the Docker images, there is no images there. And let me go to the Docker registry. That is the our Docker hub. Docker Docker hub. Okay, and Docker hub is completely free. You can just sign up using your email id. Okay, and it's completely free. No, it's not required anything. It's stored the only the images. Okay, let me search nginx. You can see this is the nginx, and it's also it's a nginx image. Okay, it's a nginx image. You can see how we will do by the docker pull. By the docker pull command we can pull the images. Okay, and if we'll go down, what is docker what is nginx, everything is written there. Hmm. And how to run this one also is, so it's written there actually. Docker run hyphen name in the detach mode, and port forwarding and your container name. Okay, and everything is there. Tag, you can see also tag also. Tag means version. Okay, version means like what, the latest version. It's a latest version, and it's like another version. Okay, but first one is always the latest version. So let's copy this thing nginx. Go to the our terminal and do like uh, docker docker and docker run hyphen d hyphen name uh, nginx one. Okay, let me do the nginx one, and port forwarding hyphen p, port forwarding, let me 8. Actually fast, I am port forwarding means I will study, I will in the study in the next class. Means for now let's understand this is the container port. Okay, 81 is the container port, and you already know the nginx server port is 80. Okay, 81, and the container port is forward to the 81 port. Okay, and space, give the image name, press enter. You can see unable to find the image locally. For if we not find the locally, it will go to the docker registry, then pull the image, then it will run the container. Okay, just I have told you in the docker flow. Okay, in the docker flow, what will I told you, like first when we will do the docker run command, it will check is there image is present in the docker daemon. If there is not present, then it will go to the docker registry, download that image and build the container. You can see unable to find the image means it first search the in where in the uh, local daemon, means docker daemon is there. If there is not the image is not present, you can see in the first I will do the docker images, then it will no image is there. Then it will pull the image from the registry, okay, and to build a container. If I will do same command docker images, you can see there is a one image is there, nginx image is there. If I will check our container is running or not, docker ps command, I will study actually docker ps command, everything I will study, don't worry. Let me whitelist the 81 port, go to the security group and whitelist the 81 81, also whitelist the 82 also, 82, okay, and go to the, take the public ip, paste it here, 81, press enter, you can see welcome to nginx. So our nginx is running, okay, and let it be, it's running in 81, and your requirement is you want to uh, install another nginx, okay. Let it be there is no docker concept is there, then you want to requirement is another nginx server is required, then what will we you will do, hello, hello,
Yeah.
yeah, means
Yes.
you have a nginx server, okay, let it be there is a no docker
Okay.
concept is there, okay, and you have a nginx server, and the requirement came like you need a another nginx server, then what you will do?
Okay. Then that I use like the same command,
No, 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 no,
but
no. You don't
container
listen.
put
Listen.
only
Hello, hello.
different. Yeah.
You don't have the put the Docker concept. There is a no Docker. Let it be. There is no Docker concept. Okay, you have a server, and inside the server, one is Nginx. Nginx is already running. Okay, and the
Okay.
requirement came like your requirement is you have to set up a another Nginx server. Then what you will do? You will create another instance, another ec2 instance. Hello.
But in one instance is possible, like in Docker,
No, no,
not
no, no. My
possible to.
listen, listen. My question is just let it be. There is a no Docker concept.
Okay, if Docker no don't have any Docker concept, then
Yes,
I create another instance.
right. Okay. It's a required another instance to run our Nginx. Now
Yeah.
consider a we have a Docker concept, and the requirement is you have required a another Nginx server. Then what we will do?
In Docker concept, in at time like create like many container, many
Yes, yes.
engineers.
Just I am port forwarding to 82. Okay. Here
Yeah.
we will use the 82 port for nginx, another nginx. Okay. Press enter. Okay, you can see first time it will written like unable to find the image, means locally the nginx is not there, but the second time on the image is there, it created directly container. Okay, let's copy copy this thing and paste it, but this time the port number is 82. Okay, press enter. You can see in one
Yes.
server two container, two nginx is running, like in the 81 port and 82 port. Okay, in similar way you can use the jenkins server also. So it's a
Yes.
tax for you. You will check our jenkins is running or not. Jenkins, search jenkins here. Okay, you will get the image, uh, Jenkins image. Where is Jenkins? Okay. Okay. Let it be take this image. You can take this image, and
Docker pull. Yes, that
yes,
command.
yes, yes, that command. You will check and put also in my comment section the you will able to run the Jenkins or not. Okay, so this is for today's class. Okay, next class we will study like Docker file and all those command volume. This thing also we will cover. Like